Hey guys, so I'm experimenting with a top-down video and clearly I'm having some difficulties. I would appreciate if anyone has any idea how to do these, because I've been wanting to do these for a while and they just look more professional in my opinion, and I want you guys to be able to see the cards as clearly as possible. But obviously I'm not doing something right because you guys are seeing the stand. So I've been fidgeting with this for about 30 minutes, and so I just wanted to get started. I just wanted to go ahead and do the video. So welcome to the channel. This is Divine Truth Tarot, and we will be looking into the energies of the counterparts today. Now, what I'm trying to ensure, this is just crazy. Give me a second, guys. Okay. Well, it's not perfect, but it's gonna have to do for now. So anybody has any idea? So what I did is I bought a selfie stick with an extender, and it allows this top-down angle, which I love, except you can still see the stand, and I can't seem to get the perfect angle. So if anyone has any ideas, please let me know. Send me an email. If you guys are wanting a March reading, I do have a few spots available, so please reach out to me. The email is listed always in the description box below. And head on over to Patreon, guys. Give me some support over there. Give the channel some support and some love. We are halfway through the March Writing Challenge. We're having a blast. The best part of the challenge, in my opinion, is coming up the second half of March, because we're looking into the energies really of shadow work and anger and, you know, this like alter ego idea, and how we can plow through this on the twin flame journey. So it's a journey back to self, and writing is one of my absolute all-time favorite things to do. It's one of my favorite, I'm not even going to call it a hobby, it's a gift, and plan on seeing more and more of my writing in the near future, because I'm feeling very inspired to share that with you. So I think I may actually do a writing challenge where I'm going to open it up to the public. There'll be a nominal fee for that, and I think I'll do that closer to the summer. So I'm really looking forward to sharing that with you guys. In addition, I have a guest who I'm going to bring on the channel. She is a divine feminine. She is a powerhouse, and she also offers really powerful Reiki healings that have really helped shift my twin flame journey for the better. So I'll be introducing Holly at some point in the near future. Look out for that, and we'll get started. So let's have a look here at the twin flame energies. Now, I've chosen the Light Seers deck, I've chosen the Sacred Destiny deck, and I've chosen the Notes from the Universe deck. I think we're going to actually end with the Notes from the Universe deck, and I'm really feeling the need, I'm feeling the call to the Light Seers deck. So let's go ahead and call in the archangels of the highest order. Please be present for this reading, archangels. Please allow me to be a pure vessel of unconditional love, divine truth, divine power, divine alignment, divine compassion, divine joy, divine abundance, and the ultimate energy, of course, which is love. So I ask that my highest self, my guides, my archangels that surround me, as well as my ancestors, step in now to assist me with this reading for clarity. Thank you so much. And let's go ahead and get started. As you can see, my throat chakra is a little wobbly. This is not my energy. This happens when I start to tune into the energies of the counterparts. It's been happening for months. And the reason being is that the masculine energy really wants to speak up at this time. Okay, so they're going to be speaking up in one way or another. They're going to be speaking up with their actual voice. Okay, you might hear from them in the 3D. Others may be speaking up in the 4D and dream state, or even in the 5D and the ethereal realms and the celestial realms. So I want you guys to make sure that you're staying open at this time, Divine Feminines. Many Divine Feminines, I'm talking about this in detail over on Patreon. So if you guys want more information, go ahead and go over to Patreon. The Divine Feminine has stepped into a different role. And that means the Divine Masculine has stepped into a different role, okay? So I talked about it a little bit on my community tab here on the channel, but if you want more detailed information, I did a whole almost hour-long video about it the other day. I'm going to be doing more videos this week over on Patreon, because this is a really important dynamic shift in the energy of the counterparts. And I just want you guys to understand that, because this may feel scary for both counterparts. just want you to understand that this is absolutely what needs to happen for both counterparts to feel and understand what the other person went through. So the first card that we have, guys, is the Queen of Pentacles, okay? Why is the Queen of Pentacles important? The Queen of Pentacles is important because she represents a woman who is absolutely comfortable with her own independence, with creating her own abundance, creating the life that she desires, having the passion, the joy, the love, and the peace, okay? The peace and divine light that she knows that she is a divine light, and she knows she brings us to the table. This is all about creating in your physical world right now, feminines. So as within, so without. So you've done so much work on the inside that now it's being reflected on the outside in your physical world. And when the Queen of Pentacles comes up, and she has been coming up in readings, both collective and personal recently, she represents the, like the matron of the highest order. She is the woman that needs nothing outside of herself to feel whole. And so I want you guys to understand that the feminine is indeed stepping into this energy. The feminine is stepping into an energy of action, inspired forward movement, as I mentioned, I believe last night on the community tab. And this is bringing about massive changes, not only in the collective, but also in her counterpart as he or she starts to go within. So the divine masculine's working on getting acquainted with his feminine side, while the divine feminine starts to really put roots down in the physical world. And this change is going to be, I feel, present through the rest of 2021. And so if you'd like more insight on what's going on in your personal connection, and if you're wondering if you're part of this wave, if you've stepped into the Queen of Pentacles energy, if your counterpart has really stepped into their emotions, why they haven't spoken out yet in the physical, just reach out to me for a personal reading, because I'm very clear at this time, and my clairaudience skills are really coming online. They were online before, but they're really, really ripe right now. Yeah, so look, we have the duo here, the dynamic duo. We have the Queen of Pentacles and the Emperor. I feel like this is speaking about the inner union that the feminine is experiencing. So feminines, you're experiencing this energy where you finally understand what it is to be in inner union with yourself, where you're not seeking this outside of yourself. It's your happiness, your joy, your abundance, your financial success, your success in general is not dependent on anyone or anything outside of yourself. You've really created a life for yourself internally, which is now being reflected externally, which is in full alignment and balance with who you truly are. You are a queen. Whether you're in a male or female body, if you're a divine feminine energy, it's the queen energy, it's the high priestess energy, it's the creatrix energy. It's the energy that brings to life all of creation, okay? It's the divine mother energy. And so yes, this is her counterpart in the physical. And yes, this is definitely indicative of unions that are happening in the physical world, because we are seeing them. We're hearing about them. I'm hearing about them every day. They're happening. And for a lot of us, it's going to look like reunion. And as I've been talking about, for a lot of us, it's going to look like your counterpart comes in for a brief period of time, touches base in the 3D world, really sort of keeps you up to date, or tells you this is what's going on in my 3D world, and then retracts again. And I'm not going to say disappears, because they're not fully disappearing. They're going within to do the work, because every time you two have a conversation, one or both of you gets triggered. Even when you come into union, you will be triggered by your counterpart. This is part of the process. This is part of the journey. You will learn to handle those triggers much better. You will learn to handle them with more balance and more grace. But yes, that's what I'm seeing happening for a lot of twins right now. So the masculine has retreated to go deeper within. So for a long time, the masculine energy tried to suppress the feelings they had for the feminine. That doesn't work with a twin flame journey. That can work with another energy, with another dynamic, a karmic relationship, even a soulmate, where you can, in fact, quote unquote, get over or get past that relationship. But it does not work with the divine feminine and the divine masculine. You don't forget your counterpart. So when I read comments from people saying, oh, I'm done, I'm moving on, it's like, good luck. you cannot move on from your twin flame. Your twin flame is you. You cannot move on from yourself. That is not an option. That's part of what's so maddening about this journey. So confusing, so frustrating. You have to deal with yourself. So if you're trying to get out of this journey, which I have done myself in the past, you're actually saying to yourself, I don't want to face you. I don't want to face myself. So that's where that's the work that needs to be done, is in facing yourself. And that's really the journey that you're being asked to do now, Divine Feminine, is to find a place or a space inside of you that feels comfortable and confident enough to face all aspects of yourself, and including the shadow aspect of self. And the Emperor energy, the Emperor energy can be a bit bossy, can be a bit sort of, I don't want to say sort of, can be definitely detached, emotionally detached. So I don't particularly love the Emperor energy, but this is where the feminine is right now. She is in this kind of colder, detached energy, and the masculine is picking up on this because the feminine is no longer chasing. Now, if you feel like you're not part of this wave, or you're still in the longing energy, again, book a session with me, because a session with me isn't just a reading, it's a coaching session. I'm a coach by trade, and I can assist you in figuring out, okay, because I offer more than just a twin flame reading. I offer many different readings each month. They tend to change every month. So I can help you understand what is actually going on and why it is that you feel this longing, and let's clear some of those blocks and energies. And then when I bring Holly into the channel, she can really help you in one healing session to wipe out those blocks, to also stabilize the energy, and even put up crystalline blocks, which will help you to sort of detach from your counterpart's longing energy. Because you need to be able to decipher, is this my longing energy or is this my counterpart's? So for me last week, with this new moon in Pisces, which sits I have a moon in Pisces myself. I also have a south node in Pisces. So anybody that had significant placements in Pisces was going to be feeling this, the volume of this new moon was turned up even louder. But everyone was feeling it because Pisces is the karmic completion. It's a cycle completion. It's about putting things to bed and also opening up new doors and new pathways. So I was feeling this longing for my counterpart. I mean, deep, deep longing, very painful energy. And I had a session with Holly, and she essentially said, this is not your energy, this is his. This is all his. So, and I also offer healing sessions. I typically only offer them. I don't offer many. I will offer a few a month, and it's typically to repeat clients. But if you do decide you want a healing session, you can go with Holly. When I introduce her, you can go with me, or whoever it is that you choose, somebody else that you trust. But understand that the goal and the design of Reiki, of a Reiki healer, is to balance out your chakras, to balance out your energies. And since you share chakra systems with your twin, as you balance out your energy, you're going to balance out their energy. Okay, so it's going to be all better all the way around in every aspect of your connection. So yes, the Emperor is sitting here with I don't know if I think that's a chess piece. Yeah, chess piece. And he's like, how do I want to play my next move? And that's really where the feminine is at. Like, she's got her pentacle. This is your feminine side, your masculine side. I don't see this as the physical counterparts. I see this as the feminine internally, her union. So she's like, yeah, I'm cool, I'm calm, I'm detached. I'm not longing, I'm not chasing, I'm not pursuing, because she knows she's worthy of being pursued. And so this is really pushing the masculine, the physical masculine counterpart, to have to really come forward in a much more honest and authentic way with himself and with his counterpart. Yeah, I mean, the feminine, look at this, 2 Pentacles cards. The feminine is really focused in the physical world right now. She is absolutely focused on her physical environment and on bringing abundance and love and connection. The 10 of Pentacles for me is like, it's like the We Are the World card. And it's the energy of bringing everything together. It's the energy of family, of community. Okay, it's the energy of the ultimate connection, ultimate coming together, happiness, joy. There's an ease with the 10 of Pentacles where you wouldn't see with other cards or other energies. There's just such an ease. I've grown very fond of the Pentacles cards because they represent, it's essentially all your manifestations coming to fruition in the physical world. Okay, Spirit, tell me about the masculine side of the feminines right now and what we're working on. Wow. 9 of Pentacles, feminines, this is a lot of Pentacles energy. Feminines, you are very grounded right now. Okay, this new moon, believe it or not, even though it was in a watery sign, it has grounded you, okay? And the 9 of Pentacles is the ultimate single card. The feminine, most of you are single at this time or will be single or are working on being single, and you're happy with your success. I feel like a lot of you are going to be becoming entrepreneurs, are going to be starting a channel of your own or starting some sort of creative or passion project of your own. And I'm even thinking of doing a series on that over on Patreon, you know, how to start your own YouTube channel, how to, you know, how to figure out what you love, how to really do what you love. And I know that might sound rudimentary because I have a lot of very evolved followers. I have a lot of incredible feminines and masculines following. So I do not mean at all to insult your personal intelligence, your creativity, or anything. But if that is enticing to you, then, you know, reach out to me. Let me know. And I know I still have the comments turned off. It's for a very good reason, guys. It just doesn't feel safe to do that right now at this point in time with what's going on in the world. Many creators have done the same thing, but you know, when the time comes, I will be turning those back on. And if you catch this video live, you can interact with all of the other feminines and masculines who follow my channel and support my channel, and you can interact in the live chat. And I often join in on those live chats, by the way, because I want to say hello to you guys as well. So, I mean, this is a very clear picture, feminines. Wow. Wow. These are so powerful, guys. And I think this is such a reflection of the work that we've been doing. King of Cups and Queen of Wands. This is another powerhouse pair. We've got, if you look at it, we've got Queen of Pentacles and the Emperor. I mean, that's a powerhouse pair. And then you have the King of Cups and the Queen of Wands. So when we're looking at these energies, we have the Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of the Earth, the King of Cups, the King of Emotions, the Queen of Wands, the Queen of Passion, okay? Of, you know, that go-getter mentality, bringing magic, the Queen of Magic, you could call her. I mean, look at all the magic she's creating here. She's just an abundant manifester. And then you have the Emperor, who is the one who is essentially, he's like the logical mind. So feminine, you're embracing really all aspects of your journey and all aspects of your life right now. And what's happening is you feel very complete and whole and balanced within your emotional self. Again, this to me represents I'm no longer chasing. Now, the Queen of Cups is a different story, but for me, the King of Cups is actually kind of reserved in his feelings. He feels a lot, okay, but he is reserved. That's what we've seen the masculines do in the past. The masculines were the one with that you know, reserved energy. The masculines were the ones sort of holding back, and now it's the feminines. That's why you might feel your masculine pulling at your energy right now, just like they would have felt us doing all last year and part of 2019, was because we were in that chaser energy. So now that the roles have reversed, okay, and things have really switched or flipped, the feminine's like, I'm good. Like I've mastered my emotions. I am sailing on a calm sea, and nothing is gonna ruffle my feathers. And she's like, bitch, I'm over here manifesting my future. I ain't got time. Ain't nobody got time for that. Okay. It's like, ain't nobody got time for that bronchitis. Ain't nobody got time for being, you know, longing for somebody or something, because I am that somebody or something. I am that person. You start to understand on this journey that you are the one that you've been seeking, that you've been searching for your entire life, feminines. Truth be told, it's always been you. And your counterpart, this is the beauty of this journey, guys. To say it simplistically, your counterpart is a direct, physical, external representation of the way you feel about yourself internally. So when your counterpart is turning away from you, guess what? You've turned away from yourself. If your counterpart is abandoning you, rejecting you, not choosing you, that's showing you where you haven't accomplished those things within yourself. Really important to understand, because the more we look outside of ourselves for answers, why are they doing that? Well, they're with a karmic. Why didn't they choose me? I've been there, girl. I've been there. I have been there, okay? It sucks. Focusing on the external. And I want to tell you something. You can overcome a karmic partner with ease. I don't care how long, how entrenched it is, how many kids, how long they've been married, you can overcome that. I can also assist you with that. okay? I teach from the place where I am right now. So the place where I am right now is much more powerful than I was a year ago when I first started this channel, a little over a year ago. And then the place a year from now when I'm in union, okay, the place that I'll be at that point in time is going to be much different than where I am now, but I can teach you from the level that I'm at. And I can show you how to overcome that karmic partner. I can. Okay, so let's see what's going on for the DF. This has become a DF powerhouse reading. For real? You want to make me get up? Shit. Okay. This is really pissing me off that it's not pissing me off. It's annoying and frustrating me that I cannot get this. I was so excited to get this top-down angle. I'm going to have to play with it. Oh, that's a little better. But you still see the stand. I don't know how to avoid that. Okay. Wow, look at this. Change in action. We'll look at these two in a minute. Change in action. Okay. So what this tells me, guys, change in action, is that the feminine, there we go, is that the feminine has felt inspired to take action now. I'm telling you, the feminine, you are in the masculine energy. You are, and you're going to be feeling it. Somebody told me on my Patreon that on the video I posted on there the other day that I was in the masculine energy. Well, I am. But it's not just that. I am very balanced in my feminine energy as well. The feminine energy is very much there. I'm very much surrendered to the journey. I'm very much surrendered to my love for my masculine. I'm very much also detached at the same time because I'm focused on my own journey. And then change, guys. You're no longer fearing change is what I'm hearing. There's no longer the fear of this change is going, like this is scary. There's no longer the fear of that. I just am being called to bring in the Easter energies. So my mom made this, look. Ah, she made these, guys. She made these. Okay. Actually, I'm going to show you the whole plate. Look at that. Isn't that adorable? She is so amazing. She's given me so many arts and crafts over the years. I am very blessed and very lucky to have such a creative mom. Okay, so feminines, you're no longer feeling held back. It's like maybe you felt like there was a yellow light, right? Or even a red light like most of last year. But now you're feeling, because the masculine was making changes and huge strides, huge changes, physical changes to his or her life last year. Now it's your turn. Now it's the masculine's turn to go within. You're going to see your masculine try to change themselves in some way externally to fight the change they need to do on the internal. And if you look back over your journey years ago, right? Because remember, the masculine's journey is a faster paced journey. You'll realize that you did the same thing. You also felt like you needed to change. I need to change. I need to change my hair, change my dress, lose weight, whatever it is. And then you realize nothing changes the emptiness that I feel inside. Nothing changes how I'm feeling. I can't change my physical appearance to change the way I feel. So let the masculines go on this journey and let them understand that you are home and that the way home to themselves is actually the way home to you, and that, you know, they need to come to this realization, observation on their own. Okay. Yeah. Look at this. I mean, courage and success. Divine feminine is really on this path to, your ascension path right now is very much entrenched in the physical world. Yeah, the courage to make the changes, courage to flow with the changes, courage to take that inspired action is what I'm hearing. And in addition to that, the success component, that whatever you do right now it's really laced with an element of success. It truly is. Okay, guys, let me check in and see. Spirit, is there an energy that you would like to bring in here? Because I'm being called for the masculine energy. So the masculine energy within the feminines, okay? Leadership. This is that emperor. This is the emperor. So leadership. You are being called to be that powerful leader that you are. You've never been anything less, feminines. It's just that perhaps you didn't believe in yourself, but you've always been that powerful leader, that powerhouse. Believe in wonderment, believe in magic. And that's that Queen of Wands energy that says believe in magic again, because magic is real. How could it not be real? You're on a twin flame journey, for fuck's sake. I mean, it's like, I don't believe in magic for real. I mean, you're on the most magical fucking journey that I can think of in the physical world for anyone to ever experience. But okay, you don't believe in magic, but believe in the stuff that you can't see, but you feel. Trust, 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 trust. This is actually the feminine energy working within both counterparts right now to learn to trust the journey, to trust each other. I feel like the feminine has learned to trust him or herself. It's now the masculine's role to really trust themselves. Actually, let's get a card for the physical masculine. I know that we focused, this is really about the feminine, but let's get a card for the physical masculine. Delight, wisdom. Yeah, they're on this leg of the journey where they're really delighting in their newfound independence, because many of them have left marriages. I'm saying this with conviction. The marriages are over. It's just a matter of time now before, you know, the ink is dried on the piece of paper. Many of them have left jobs. Many of them have changed their lives around. I mean, like a 180, guys, okay? They're not the same person. Neither are you, just for your credit. So they're learning to delight. There's that throat chakra. They're still experiencing issues speaking up or speaking their truth, but they are, they're in this energy of really sort of like awe and wonder is what I'm hearing about this journey and about the feminine. This is going to bring them closer, guys, to you, closer to, this is going to bring them closer to the truth is what I'm just hearing from spirit. So this all is unfolding really, really fucking beautifully right now. So let's get some cards here for the physical masculine, please. Physical masculine energy. Yeah, Ace of Pentacles, beautiful, more Pentacles energy, lots of earth energy, lots of grounding energy. This tells me that these unions are being grounded into the physical with the changes that both twins are taking right now and the decisions you're making, regardless of if it feels like you're moving further apart or not, you're actually moving closer together. Ace of Pentacles, brand new beginnings in the physical world. The masculines, I mean, congratulations, masculines. If you're watching, we appreciate you, we see you, we respect you, we love you. You are so strong, you're so powerful, and you're so incredibly gifted in ways that you could never even, you haven't even known up to this point. So masculines, wow, I mean, that's incredible. Ace of Pentacles, yeah, death and rebirth, absolutely. Scorpionic energy coming through, that Plutonian energy of questioning, what is the purpose of my life? Why am I here? So the endings that lead to the new beginnings, that's the death and rebirth card. So masculines, yeah. After that death energy comes the rebirth, the Ace of Pentacles in the physical world. If you haven't heard, if you're one of those twins who hasn't yet had the communication, who hasn't heard from their counterpart, all I can do right now, guys, is urge you to please trust your inner knowing and your intuition, because the masculines are absolutely at this time working really, really hard to change their lives. As they change their lives and step into this conviction of who they are, of what they are, of why they're here, and this place of awe and wonder, gaining more wisdom, gaining trust on this journey, trusting in the magic, delighting in the everyday, that's when they're just gonna realize, it's like they're gonna have this aha moment, guys, where they go, holy shit, it was you all along. I was looking and searching, and it was always you. And I ran from this love, and I ran from this connection. I ran from myself, and I ran from you, and I ran from happiness and joy. And I thought I could find it in other people and other things and other experiences, but it always comes back to your twin flame. It just does. There's no way around that, guys. It just does. Let me see if there's any other cards that I'm called to pull. I'm actually not called to use that deck. I'm just really being called to use these two decks. So let's ask now, what is coming up for the twins in the physical? The twins that are in this energy, if this reading is resonating for you, what is coming up next? Yeah, this is definitely the energy of For me, the Knight of Swords represents cutting through to the truth of the matter. No more bullshit, no more self-deception, no more lying to yourself, no more deceiving yourself. And it's funny because this looks like he has his track shoes on and he's running away from something, but this is actually running towards something. It's funny that it always looks to me like, but he's got power in his shoes. He's got power in his energy and his feet. And he's got the bow and arrow, which to me indicates precision, the precision with which he's coming forward, the precision with which he is pursuing this truth. Yeah, the masculines are moving fast. You guys are actually coming together faster than you even realize or understand in what the physical is showing you, because the physical is still very much an illusion at this time. Yeah, Three of Wands, new beginnings and working together. Or sorry, Five of Wands. Okay, I thought it was the Three of Wands. Five of Wands can indicate some combative energy with yourself. So you're going to have to get out of your own heads, feminines. And I know the Five of Wands often indicates fighting with others, but I see this card as fighting amongst yourselves, amongst your own self. And I see it as you... It's like you have a choice to move towards truth and take the veil off once and for all and come towards each other in the physical, or to continue fighting this connection, which is actually fighting yourself, which is fucking exhausting, honestly. It's exhausting. And many of us are just done. We're just done with that. We're done with fighting ourselves. We're done with fighting the connection. We've done a ton of work, and now we're ready to reap the benefits. And the Fool energy, trusting, jumping, leaping, having that leap of faith, taking that leap of faith and trusting that all is going to work out for your best and highest good. If you can do that, if you can fully surrender, feminines, you're going to be met with so much abundance in all areas of your life, not just your twin flame connection. Okay, energies for these twins that are close to union, that have switched roles. Energies for these twins who this reading resonates for. Energies for these twins in the 3D. Thriving, yes. Yes, queen, yes. So thriving, success, abundance, thriving in the physical world. Bringing in, again, I just see magic. It's like magic is written all over this reading. So bringing in magic into the physical world. Anything else, spirit, that is coming into these connections. Adventures, thriving adventures. There's so much that awaits you when you come into physical union. And you know that I'm not one of those readers that's like, oh, this is just a 5D connection, so much fun, but haha, the joke is on you. You don't get to be in union. Why the F? Why would that happen? That makes no sense. If you're still holding on to that belief, or if you're watching readers that are telling you, that are focusing on the karmic, stop. If you're watching readers that are focusing on separation, stop. If you're watching readers that tell you that this union cannot happen, stop. You are only hurting yourself, you're hurting your union, and you're further embedding the belief that this isn't real, that this isn't meant for you, that you can't have the love of your life, that this was just a 5D union and that's all. I don't believe that one bit. I am the reader that is going to empower you to find inner union so that you can come into outer union, because that is the purpose. Yes, there is a higher purpose, but this is also the purpose of this connection, is to, after lifetimes of searching for each other, of being separated from each other, of the pain, of the sorrow, of the loss, this is the lifetime that you chose to come together with your counterpart in the physical and on all levels. That's what I'm here to do. If you're not ready for that, that's okay. There are readers who will help you focus on the negativity and honestly, and will help you focus on the karmic. None of those readings are going to bring you forward, and your journey are going to assist you in any way that's positive in any form or fashion. I can assure you that. So fellow readers like myself who are going to empower you on your journey. Okay. So, I mean, beautiful adventures. And I feel like there's one more card. Well, we'll just take that. On the bottom of the Light Seers deck, we have the Ace of Cups. So we have two aces here. We have the, where did it go? We had the Ace of Pentacles for the masculines, but I can't find it now. It's here. We had the Ace of Pentacles, which, yeah, oh, right here. Ace of Pentacles, brand new beginnings in love, in the physical plane. This is brand new beginnings in love. So we're going to end on that note. This is about speaking your love, okay? The Ace of Cups is about heart-centered, heartfelt conversations, communication. It's about, again, magic. They keep on showing me, telling me magic, tell them magic. You know, they want me to say the word magic, because some of you have felt like the magic has left your connection, or has even left your experience on this journey, as it's been so challenging. The magic is still very much present. It's ever present, and it's really ripe for the taking right now. This Pisces new moon is still very much powerful for the next 6 weeks. So guys, if you haven't already set your intentions for the Pisces new moon, do so now, do so tonight. And I send you guys lots of love. I'll see you over on Patreon. I'll see you for a private reading. All the information on all of that is always located below each video. Thank you so much for joining me. Please like the video. It really helps other people find this video, and other people who are in need of the contents, the information in this video, helps my channel grow. And also share the video. If you feel so inspired, share it with somebody who you know can benefit. That is how I grew my previous channel. It was all organic. And I so very much appreciate each and every one of you. Take great care, and I'll see you guys soon.